thanks for speaking to us today. How have the squad as a whole reacted to the defeat on Sunday?
Well, it's the first time we're all probably back together because with it being a late kick-off, there's probably an extra day recovery needed. So we're all together today, and I think our focus was more shifted towards looking towards the next game in a different competition.
And how are you feeling about playing in Europa League this season? Some sides can see it as a distraction, but does the prospect excite you, and what do you think is possible for Leicester this season?
Yeah, we are. We're really looking forward to it. I think it's been a target of the clubs for a while now to get into the European competitions, and it was something that was sort of highlighted at the start of last season as an objective, and we managed to achieve that. So it's a pity the fans can't be there to experience that with us, because I think that's what we would like to bring to the club, and everyone to share in that. But as players, we'll go out and hopefully get off to a good start tomorrow, and take it as far as we can in the tournament, and we're in every tournament to win it.
And just finally from me, Jonny, you played alongside Wesley Fofana the first time on Sunday. How was that experience, and how has he bedded in at Leicester so far?
Yeah, I thought he had an excellent game. He's a really young lad, but you can see the potential that he's got. I mean, he's already putting in big performances at his previous club, and he's come in and had a really good debut. So it's exciting that to see a young lad coming through like that, and with that amount of talent, and he's going to be a top player for Leicester for sure.
Hi Jonny, thank you for taking the time to speak to me. I just wonder if I can start with your fitness, please. I think other than a little shoulder barge on Scott McTominay last season, at the end of last season you played every minute, but I know you've had a few bumps and bruises this season. How are you?
Yeah, I feel good physically. After my last international match, I had a bit of concern for a few days with regards to a bit of a stomach problem, muscle-wise in my stomach. So I was able to get through it was touch and go whether I would be able to play the other night, but I managed to get through the game fine, and I've had no sort of knock-on effects from that, and ready to play again tomorrow.
And what are you expecting from your opponents tomorrow, Luhansk, and what research have you managed to be able to do on the attacking players that you're likely to face?
Yeah, we did a little bit of work today. Watched a few videos on them with regards to maybe a few individual players in their team, and probably more sort of the meeting was designed around the style of play and the formation that they play. They like to play a diamond, as we've seen in the past. So that's something that we expect them to come with in the game, and that's something that we'll have to address, and I'm sure we'll do that with our own sort of tactics.
And finally from me, Jonny, obviously you've played lots of European football and had success. How important is it to get points on the board as early as you can, particularly, and I know you're respectful to your opponents, with an opponent like this that came out of pot 4, how important to get some points on the board tomorrow?
Yeah, it is. It's very important. I mean, it's a home game for a start. We're stepping into maybe a wee bit of the unknown in a sense that, I know they've played a lot of times in the Europa League, so they probably got a wee bit more experience than us at that. But like I say, it's a home game, and it's a game that we'll definitely want to come away with the 3 points and get off to a good start. We know it's going to be a tough group to get out of, but we're confident, and especially if we get off to a good start, that'll help.
Can you just talk us through some of your own favourite memories of European nights, and what makes the European night so special for a player?
Yeah, I think like I say, you're not used to playing these games, and I think the excitement, especially the away games, travelling around Europe with your teammates and going to these different stadiums, they're experiences that you can you never ever get back if you don't experience them in your career. So I mean, they're great occasions, and I think it's one that, like I say, us as a club, it's something that we've been looking forward to, and I'm sure we'll relish it.